And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like...
It's King Rye, Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California Flushing.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rye.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. That left hand got him clean. They exchange punches. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook won't score. And he just missed with that left jab. Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About Garcia in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to... On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter shot lands. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. No rest for the weary. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Kevin Kelly just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh, that punch. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in...
There's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Perfect counter lands. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to...
Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Both want a highlight reel knockout. That counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. No rest for the weary. He misses with that straight left. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that straight left. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Catch and shoot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Here we go. It's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hook misses. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice defense on that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Take any more. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So hold it right there. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. That counter shot lands. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.